Aren't we out of blooper reel?
It sounded like you said, "Are we out of pooper reels?"
Blooper.
And for me, I poop a lot, so I wouldn't say
if you don't poop a lot, you need to get that checked out.
At least once a day is recommended.
You need some bran. Isn't that what it's called?
Bran cereal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Raisin bran also works. Cranberry juice works.
Dr. Pepper.
Prune juice.
Pepper.
Coffee.
Yeah. Anything with caffeine.
MREs don't.
No.
Now, if you're pooping too much, I would recommend an MRE.
Yes. That'll stop you for a week.
Well,
just one.
If you're pooping too much, it may make you go regular.
Yes. You got a point.
Now, my question, what I've always wondered, are MREs.
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 MREs. Do they taste like what they're supposed to? Or do they,
Hold on, wait. Finish your question.
like, do they taste like, obviously it says what it is.
Uh-huh.
Does it taste like that? Or does it taste kind of like if you got cheap knockoff?
I'll be the one to answer that one.
Could I just call Chris and he could just bring one?
Nah.
Actually, I got some pieces in the car now.
There you go. Yes and no. The Skittles taste like Skittles.
The M&Ms taste like M&Ms.
Yep.
Even the ones with peanuts in them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the Reese's Pieces.
The chocolate peanut butter tastes like chocolate peanut butter.
True. Peanut butter tastes like peanut butter.
Mm-hmm. It's Tabasco sauce that they don't put in there anymore.
Yeah, it's a
Tastes
knockoff now, yeah.
Yeah, tastes like tobacco sauce.
I feel
Tobacco.
Tabasco sauce.
That's a competitor that failed.
Mm-hmm. Yes and no. Have you ever eaten an MRE, Josh?
No, I've looked at them, hold them, but never have tried them myself.
I've looked at them. I've held them. I've kicked them. I've punched them. I've lit them on fire.
Thrown them. I've used them as tear gas.
I have also. I've used the contents of an MRE as a way to dry out my socks, my boots, also to warm up my sleeping system.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
I like how you're like, yeah, that sounds smart. Like,
I
don't know what's in
like
there.
a genius.
So.
Would never have thought of that.
Mm-hmm.
Things you do when you.
I got a few sitting at home unopened still.
I have one.
I've got pepperoni pizza sitting in the car. Yeah.
The way he looks at you, he's like,
It's not the best.
it's not the best.
No, it's not.
The best, in my opinion, was Chili Mac. I personally loved Chili Mac. Like if I got a Chili Mac, I was like,
As you shake your belly like Santa Claus.
yeah, ho ho ho.
Now, whenever y'all would get them, did y'all pick what y'all wanted?
No.
Or did they just say, hey,
I mean,
there's a
every
bunch of
now and
random-
again you get lucky.
Yeah.
Right.
But for the most part,
But a
no.
lot of times it's like, this is a box,
of 12.
and this is another box,
Of 12.
and this is another box.
Of 12.
Then you open those boxes, and then you hand out those
12.
to
12.
people.
And if you got like the maple sausage, you're fucked. That
Oh,
was
if you
disgusting.
got the fajitas.
Yeah, those aren't good.
The only time I liked the fajitas was that one time I was like dying of dehydration and just opening it. I was like, all the juice in it.
Yeah, there's a ton of juice. And the tortillas are flattened and folded so much that as soon as you open them, they just fall into two pieces.
Yep.
Yeah. The
we
bread
had-
tastes bad.
Oh, God.
The
that
bread. Even the
Yeah,
garlic bread.
But even the crackers. I hated those crackers.
Oh, the crackers were bad. The crackers were tolerable if you had the peanut butter.
This is true, yeah.
Oh, and the jam always tasted like grape jam
This is, yeah.
or strawberry,
I hated the cheese spread. There's people who love the
Oh,
cheese
yes.
spread. I hated the cheese
especially if it had like jalapenos in it. The jalapeno one.
spread.
People love that shit. I
Mhm.
hated the cheese spread.
I hated the cheese spread.
So did the
It
person...
tasted like knockoff Cheese Whiz, and Cheese Whiz doesn't taste good to me anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it
yeah, I
tastes
don't
like
like it either.
knockoff Cheese Whiz.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's,
So that gives you a perspective.
Right.
It's a knockoff of a knockoff of a knockoff
Yeah.
of a knockoff
mm-hmm.
of another
That
knockoff.
is-
With more knockoffs added onto that.
Yes.
So the cheapest you can go.
And cheaper.
And
Yeah.
even,
Oh,
it's,
but remember they do Tootsie Rolls on them too now.
Yeah.
But they don't. They put them in that brown foil
yeah.
and they call it chocolate something.
Mm-hmm.
And then you open it up and it's actually two Tootsie Rolls.
Well, also, too, this Marine won $1 million.
Mm.
He got a Skittles pack that said you have a chance to win $1 million. He opened it. It was the winning one. It expired 2 years before.
ah, damn.
Yeah.
Yep. And they would not honor it. I think they do that on
That's-
purpose. Maybe why nobody wins them.
Yeah.
Because I don't know any single person who has eaten a fresh MRE.
Right.
Like literally one that came from the factory.
I have had somebody eat the ratatouille and claim it tasted like a home cooked meal. She was a little special.
Mm.
Like special with quotation marks?
Special. However you want to fucking interpret special.
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 So, Josh,
So,
should we do our intro? Oh, should we make Josh do an intro? Because he's never done it.
Hey,
Yeah, I want to
that's
see
what I
how
did.
you do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Welcome to initiation, bitch.
Initiation. Suck it. Welcome.
Welcome, fuckers. The Flatlands, the
The
podcast.
Flatlands, the podcast.
And
And mine goes
action.
blank. Welcome to Flatlands Podcast.
Flatlands podcast now.
Flatlands.
Yeah, like a the.
we don't got the anymore.
No, we fucking.
I know I
left that.
called this one Flatlands Podcast. That's just because it's easier to type than put the.
You did put a
Hey.
plus in the middle of that at one point.
Yeah,
though.
I did. I
Yeah.
did. That was
I'm
for the team.
trying to be conservative
Yeah.
here. You know,
Conservative
Take it out.
characters.
that's what
This,
everybody's
this
saying.
isn't a text. You don't have 160 characters to type
and-
out.
type it in.
And you do realize when I edit this, a lot of times the episodes are 44 minutes long and they get edited
Right.
all the way down to 30.
Yes,
So
Or
you,
less.
you can say
as much as
Flatlands the podcast because more than likely it's going to be cut out anyway.
more than likely. Welcome to Flatlands, the podcast.
You did it. Yay. Now we're going to do it again.
Okay.
And you've got to say welcome to Flat, and then you got to segue into something to talk about. You
Yeah.
got to be like, welcome everybody to Flatlands, the podcast. Today we're talking about Josh not knowing a single thing about anything. That's, you got to do
Including
something.
how to get here.
Yeah, you got to do something about that. So
Right.
whenever you're ready, Joshua.
Nice roll.
Thank you. Once you get off your phone.
Well, I'm
I
trying to pull up.
recall the podcast where he was
He
also on
phone.
his
phone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well,
that was his first
I
episode.
mean, that wasn't the first episode. I think that was
Might have been like the third.
two. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I
the
thought
third
it was
one's
the
in.
first one because it was the Wasp War. Where like if you get off your phone, you're actually looking up porn.
I was not looking up porn at the time, sir.
Says the guy who handed us his phone that had porn on it. We were talking about porn.
No comments.
All right.
And again, he brings out porn every fucking time.
I know.
Every time. Well, it's what I do. It's what I do.
All right. So
All right. See.
take it away.
So, welcome to Flatlands, the podcast. I'm Josh, and I don't know how to find a studio because obviously I parked in the wrong building parking lot and had two guys, y'all.
So two random guys were looking
Two
for
random
you.
guys. It was dark, all right. It was so dark. Oh,
So two random guys besides us chased him down.
They tell me, "Hey, Tom Nuts, is that you reversing?" I was like, "Yeah, you're in the wrong parking lot."
I'm sorry. I'll let you finish, but that was funny. Just two random guys. Pause. Y'all. Oh, shit.
Like he
Anyway.
forgot we were the ones fucking doing it.
Yep, it's been a long day,
I get it.
Yeah.
but yeah, y'all.
He's not gonna be able to get
Yeah.
past y'all now.
He's just going to be laughing too much at the word y'all.
Y'all.
Y apostrophe ALL. He's going to be just laughing too much at
It's
that.
just gonna be laughing. Well, anyways, Jonathan was so gracious to tell me my mess up
Mm-hmm.
and then direct me the correct way to the correct parking lot.
Right. But you weren't far,
No.
Wasn't like,
but
too
you
far
were
off.
wrong.
I was
you
very
look more,
wrong.
You look more like you were trying to go to the spa down there.
Yeah.
Get your nails done.
You first pull out and you're like, oh, I'm in the wrong. Yeah, it's right next to you. Okay. Wrong way, stupid. Oop, just pull right back in. It was literally you pull out, go right back in. Right
Yeah.
as this other person is backing up. And I'm pretty sure they saw you back up. And then they saw you go right back in.
and then they drove by, and then we told you to
while
wait for the
still
other
had your
car.
reverse lights on.
Right.
So you're like, okay, so he backed up to back in. What?
Gotta add some little spice to the night.
Is this going to be a theme where one of us fucks up a car and we all end up showing up to it now? Because last time I remember this happening, you
And I still
blew
have
a tire.
and I still have the videos.
You know
I
what?
want to see those. I don't have mine anymore.
I don't like to think about that.
Like the thing.
See, the thing
It
is, though-
happened right up here at Walmart,
yeah, see, but the thing is, I blame Josh for why it happened.
Why?
Because, and here's why. I'll tell
Explain.
you why.
Okay.
Please do.
No one ever sits in my passenger seat, ever. Right?
I've sat in your passenger seat and you've
But-
never fucked up a tire.
Yeah, but see,
You didn't
when
jizz it all over
when-
the road.
Shut up. When you
He's calling me a fat ass, all right?
pretty much.
Yeah, he is.
But also, too, usually when people are in my passenger seat, we go straight. We don't have to go down this thing and turn, right? So He was there. Now, if he wasn't there, there wouldn't have been that weight on that tire. And that tire would not have blown. So I blame him because he shifted a specific way that caused the tire to bust from the inside.
Blood.
No. Catch this. I maybe added some extra weight.
So you didn't. You couldn't even just go, I added some weight. You're just like, I may have added some weight.
I'm not fat, all right?
You're just chubby.
I'm just chubby.
I'm
Damn
fat.
you. But anyways, I'm not the one that drove into the curve.
Look. This is true. You're not.
I didn't hit the curve.
But I was the one called to show up to the aftermath, watching you try to use your Fix-A-Flat gel that expired.
In my fucking defense, I didn't know it shredded from the inside. I don't even know how that happened because the outside had some little tears and shit, but it literally came off the bead and shredded on the inside of the tire.
That still doesn't stop you from going back into Walmart apparently and buying more gel when the old gel made your car look like it jizzed all over the fucking parking lot.
All over.
And y'all two fucks didn't even help me. Y'all guys were too busy.
I bought you paper towels.
Those were actually really good paper towels. I like those.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, they were very good.
Yeah. But I helped you.
He didn't even fucking help me.
I even helped the tow truck driver.
See?
The next fucking weekend.
Right.
You know, but I helped him.
Yeah, but still.
Got $20 out of it too.
Hey,
but you didn't help
when
me.
your car got back to your parents' house, I helped you with the jack.
Yeah, but you didn't help me or Steven try to get that one twisted off fucking lug nut off of there.
This is true, actually.
You just stood there.
I'm supervising the situation, making sure
This is
nobody's getting hurt.
actually no. He did help to an extent of me trying to clarify why the tow truck driver went the wrong way.
Yes.
He did help with that in the car. You weren't there.
But you were in there. What was going through your mind?
We
during
made
that?
left instead
No,
of
this
right.
is literally
when he
went,
took the long
He
way.
went left, and I look at him, and he's like, "What?" I was like, "Why are you going this way?" And he's like, "Wasn't this the way to your house?" No, it's behind us. Oh, should I turn around? I was like, you just go right here and just take a turn there, and then go back up that way, and we're good.
Because me and him watched the tow truck drive off. And we're like,
That's
why is
not
he going
right.
that way?
I was just a prisoner. I was just sitting there like, fuck. So, Josh, what was your thought process during that? Like, what was going through your mind as you were rudely Snapchatting and not helping me out and laughing with him?
I mean, I was laughing
A
lot
with me.
It didn't help. He was,
Yeah, like obviously it didn't help. He's like, well, it didn't help, but I was like, no shit, it didn't help.
I mean, yeah, me and him were dogging the hell out of you the entire
we
fucking
were.
time.
Yeah,
But
pretty bad.
how long were y'all there before
bad.
I showed up?
What like?
It depends, because at that time, were you living at the complex that I currently live at, right?
I believe so.
Okay, so I called you literally shortly after it happened.
Yeah. Well.
And
No,
then
no.
told me that you were right inside the driveway when you were actually by the other driveway.
That's the driveway I was meaning.
I thought.
Oh, you told me the driveway it occurred on.
Well, I did tell you which driveway it was, but then I meant the other driveway that was the one I was in front of.
Mm.
But I also
figured
did
it
tell
out.
you I was right in front of the Walmart sign, but near the driveway. I don't know why you thought that other driveway, but whatever.
Well, that's the one you told me it occurred at.
Because I was telling you it
But
occurred.
I also provided extra light.
He
Well,
did.
yes, you did.
I pulled
And
up with my Mustang and I
was
put the brights
freezing, and y'all guys
It
were
was
chilling in a
yeah,
warm
'cause
car.
That's when that cold front came in.
on. Yeah, me and him sitting in the car like, this is toasty.
My hands are all sticky and just like I'm walking through Walmart with my hands like frozen.
Covered in car jizz.
I wouldn't call it car jizz.
What it fucking looked like.
It may have looked like it.
He's
but-
got the videos. He'll show it to you.
Are you trying to find the videos?
Yeah.
huh?
See if I can look up the video.
The only reason why I knew is I could tell he was on memories of Snapchats.
All right.
And it came all over my tire.
I want to see it too. Hold up.
All over it, huh? Sounds like you. And it came all over my tire.
Even you said that.
All over it, huh? Sounds like you're familiar with that the way you handled it.
All over.
Okay. Did you get all of the holes? All of them. I'm looking! I don't know if that's a fucking hole.
You don't know if that's a fucking hole.
I didn't know. I know there's more from that night.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
there
there's
was
way
several
more.
from me and him both. I just didn't save any of mine.
And those are the only two that I thought of saving.
I think it's because we thought about it towards the end of
Yeah.
as you rest your face against a pop filter.
I don't like you guys.
You're
That's
the
what
one
you
who
say
blew a
every
tire.
time we show that video.
every time we talk about it.
Yeah, right.
Y'all, because y'all are mean to me about it. I don't talk mean to y'all guys about anything y'all have done in the past.
In the past.
I don't ever do that.
That was a current thing that happened at that moment.
At that moment that we
Even
all
with things
shared.
that happen at the moment with you guys, I don't do that. I am the nice friend here.
Ha, 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 ha.
Okay. Okay, fine then. Since y'all guys decided to laugh and Josh decided to, I don't know what Steven's laugh was. And then Josh decided to do a weird trail off.
Trade off?
Yeah, trail off.
I'm glad you
laugh.
stopped taking that drink before you said that. 'Cause I was worried you were spewing everywhere.
Okay, so then how am I not the nice friend? Explain.
How are you not?
You can't answer that. You answer my question with the question. You cannot answer. That's the rules for this one. You can't answer my question with the question.
I have something I could say, but I really shouldn't say it on the microphone.
So how am I not nice? And Steven, I want you to tell me a thing of how I'm not nice.
I would, but I can't have it recorded.
Okay, but a thing that you can't have recorded. All right.
Well, I can neither confirm or deny your not niceness in previous encounters of the past.
So basically, he's a politician.
Yeah, basically. I remember you being mean to him in a video one time.
What video?
He had to go pee.
No, you got that. I was mean to him in that video.
Oh, yeah, never mind. It was him mean to you. Never mind.
Oh, the drunk video.
video. The drunk video.
It's this big.
It's this big. That was me.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It was.
Yeah. He's like, I gotta go piss. And then I was like, I'm gonna go look.
And I'm like, don't go look at my dick. And then he's like, I'll go look.
And
He stumbles actually back up to the fucking
And he
camera.
leans on the table and goes, "It's this big." That means he's not the nice one then.
So what you're saying
We've
is,
incurred that from the Snapchat video.
Yeah.
So I'm already not the nice one.
So we're back to you being the.
so
not
you're
nice
actually the asshole in this whole relationship.
Yeah, and you're the guy that breaks 3 shot glasses and we don't know how they broke.
I did not break them.
I know you did.
You broke.
This is something
one.
I had no clue about.
So when we got really drunk, we woke up the next day and 3 shot glasses were broken. One we know for sure was him,
Sim.
but 2 went missing and broke, and we're not sure how it happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
One, we found another one that was broken. But there's a third one that's just missing. We don't know where the hell it went. No idea. We're in an enclosed house. So obviously,
I mean, it could have been that time we were drawing dicks and vaginas with caulk.
and how we did it when we weren't so drunk. And then when we got super drunk.
The more drunk we got, the less detailed it became. So like there's cock and balls. Right?
Okay.
Then you got vagina slit. And and then later on, the more drunk we got, it became scribbles.
Yeah. And we used that liquid nail.
Oh, liquid. I thought it was
Yeah.
caulk.
No, it was
That would
liquid
be
nail.
funny to use caulk to draw a caulk.
Yeah. So when you get drunk, you lose things, you break things, and you call people perfect mom fat.
I don't lose things all the time. I don't break things. And the mom fat was just an isolated incident.
And
that
you
happened
lost
at
your
that
lunch
moment.
that day.
I lost what?
You lost your dinner that day.
That's just true over the balcony edge. Yes. So I guess that I do. I lose internal things.
And one external thing called a
Yes.
shot glass.
Him, though, started spinning outside. We went outside. He started spinning and he could not
Like
stop.
a carousel?
No. He was spinning in circles himself.
Tornado.
I was
Yeah.
told to spin. Thank you.
And you did it.
By who? The voices in your head?
No. Roommate gets off work, meets us there, and he's going to drink with us. We're already shit
so
faced
far
that he's
in.
like, I can't even catch up with y'all. So he becomes the adult to babysit us. So Jonathan, he throws up.
I did.
And then
Again?
I start feeling nauseous and stuff like that. So he tells me, he says, well, eat something and see if that'll make you throw up. So he gave me some bread. I ate the bread. Nothing happened. He puts me in the bathroom, turns the shower on super hot to make it super steamy. Because in his logic is if I come out of a steamy bathroom and it's cold outside. So if I go from a steamy bathroom outside, he thinks that temperature shock from being really hot to being real cold would make me throw up. That didn't do nothing. So then he says, okay, spin like a dumbass. So I started spinning in circles. About after a little bit, I threw up.
Yeah, but at first he couldn't stop though because he was so drunk.
No, I was so drunk that in my mind I'm thinking, okay, if I stop, I'm busting my ass.
So he's
my
that
drunk
guy.
ass went to go and help him stop spinning.
Okay, that's a bad idea.
Yeah. And his roommate was just, enjoying the show.
Yeah, he enjoyed it.
So he's that guy that we saw wreck the Monte Carlo and still tried to start the car and drive off.
That would be him. I mean,
okay.
It would be something you would do, not saying that is you.
Yeah.
Because you didn't try to punch the firefighter and then get yourself.
Yeah, you were nice to the cops and then tried to punch a firefighter. This is also after you try to start your car multiple times and then try to get out and push it with the entire front end demolished.
And
still don't know what he hit.
A lot of shit scattered
for the next block.
And this is why I don't get that plastic anymore, so that I won't ever do anything like that.
Yeah, you might kill yourself if you wrecked your truck like that.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Yeah. I don't get that drunk.
I don't
either.
Last time I got that drunk involved mom fat.
Please do tell.
Yes.
I was drunk and I fell asleep and
on someone's thigh.
And
and not mine.
Nope, because yours wouldn't have been called mom fat.
No, I don't have enough meat right here to.
And let's just say their thigh had enough meat and flabbiness to it that I was like, you know what? This is as soft as a mom feels when you lay on her when you're not feeling good. You have good mom fat.
Did you actually say that?
Yeah, you actually said that.
What the hell?
Yeah.
What did okay? What was the person's reaction?
Oh, they're like, okay.
He was very bewildered.
Oh, it was a he.
Yes.
Yes, it was.
I got really
My mind
drunk.
was giving you benefit of the doubt that it was a woman. But
but
it
he
was
spent the
guy.
entire night talking about a girl and then fell asleep on him and called him mom fat.
But and also, too, I did call that girl while really drunk.
Yes, you did. And admitted it after the fact. Because you said you didn't want to talk to her, and then you came into the room.
Yeah, and I was like, I fucked up. You're like,
called her.
What? He was drunk too.
Right.
Yes, I was.
But he's like, dude, I told you not to call her. I was like, I know, but I did.
I know, but I did.
And then I was like, but when she answered, I said, I literally gave a disclaimer. I said I was drunk. Like that was my first thing. Like right when she picked up the phone, I was like, she's like, hello. And I was like, I'm drunk. But I just want you to know you're like my best friend.
I really wish I was on the balcony to hear that conversation.
Yeah, no. And then I puked. So
And then he puked.
Yeah, over my third floor balcony.
Mm-hmm.
Would have been awesome if somebody was walking by right when you did it.
Well, they can't run that one spot where I puked.
Ah.
But it would have been awesome if someone
Well, you could, but you'd be on the grass.
Yeah. Their head out
Hello,
from
it's yellow rain.
or even oh hey,
It's chunky rain.
yeah, it's chunky. Smells like pizza and
stomach
And
acid.
alcohol.
and alcohol and other assortment of foods and odds and ends. I have not gotten drunk since that night though. I haven't even gotten buzzed since that night. And that's been what, over a year ago now?
Wow.
Year or 2 year?
Been a year and a half, I think now.
I've been buzzed, highly buzzed, multiple occasions, but
I believe highly buzzed is also drunk.
Yeah.
Well,
Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Yes, it
PSA.
is.
oh yes, yeah,
Nice PSA.
Thank you.
yes. It was a
I
very
figured,
nice.
since we do public type of things, we need to, have.
We could make an entire episode on just the stupid signs that get put up on the holidays for shit like that.
Yes. Josh doesn't know what else to say.
It's a
I had
bobblehead over
something.
here.
I had
You just
So
something
you
Something
said
about
you've
it.
been buzzed and highly buzzed, and then we said that was drunk. So
yeah,
says the guy that on his Snapchat cooks all the fucking time.
all the fucking time.
And then
Hmm.
for some reason, he thought it was hilarious. Don't know why he thought it was hilarious, but he did think it was hilarious. He opened a bottle,
Mhm.
Did the money
and
shot?
poured all of it into his food for cooking. And then there's a big laughing face emoji and LOL. And I'm watching it. He's not laughing at it because I turned on the sound. He's not laughing at all while doing it. And I'm like watching him going, what's so funny about pouring this in there? Because there's no one laughing. He's not even laughing at his own Snapchat. And LOL.
LOL. Honestly, on the LOL, when everybody replies LOL, are they really laughing out loud?
Sometimes.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
sometimes.
But I'm saying all the time.
But if you're gonna do that in a video,
Yeah. And then
And
don't
they
laugh out
fucking
loud while
laughing.
doing it.
because then people know you're not doing what you said you're doing.
Yeah. Like even in that video, I didn't see a reason for a ha-ha. You could have been just like, well, I'm doing something.
It's kind of like you when you accidentally dump too much seasoning in your fajita meat.
Oh, God.
No saving that.
Dude, I'm ultra extra careful now.
Yeah, because you did two main dunks on the spoon measurement side.
the wrong one open. And then, hey, do it.
Because he immediately called me and go, dude,
I fucked
I'm fucked up. Like, what'd you do now? Like, you know that fajita seasoning, how I got that big one? I'm like, yeah. He says, I accidentally opened the wrong side and I did 2 big shakes and just dumped half of it all in my food. Now I'm trying to separate it and save it.
You want some fajita meat with that seasoning?
I dumped it in there and I tried to wash it off and it didn't fucking work.
You were actually rinsing it in the sink.
And that didn't work. So then I let go of him real quick.
Let go of me.
Yeah.
Like you're holding on to me.
I was holding on to you. I let you go for a little bit, but then I grabbed you. And I looked up
halfway across the complex.
Right. I looked up Gordon Ramsay on how to fix shit. And he's like, you put a little too much of this shit in there, just add some soy sauce because that gives it a nice balance. So I did that. And all of a sudden I had some Mexican Asian food that I was not prepared to eat.
I bet that shit was super salty.
Oh, dude, it was disgusting.
That steak seasoning with that soy sauce. That's pure salt, basically.
I was like, the thing is too, I was very conflicted because I put the fajita seasoning on it and then the steak seasoning incident happened.
Of course, you know what else I find is conflicting in that? You had beef and chicken in the pan.
Because I wasn't cooking raw. It was that.
I know, you were using that prepackaged cooked stuff.
Yeah. That's why I did it.
But you had beef and chicken and you ruined
Both.
all of it.
I was sad.
You probably should have just added more shit to it.
I didn't have any more shit to add.
Yeah, like that was all the meat he had.
Dude, I kid you not. When I say it literally dumped in a pile of that, McCormick steak seasoning.
My question
Half
is,
of my container
okay,
went into that.
my question is, you said 2?
Yeah, he did 1 and then realized shit, but his mind was already going
I
down.
was already
Mine
going
was
down
already-
for the second one.
Your hand was like, fuck, I'm committed.
Yeah, that's
like,
literally what it was,
2,
dude.
damn.
It was like, oh, fuck.
Damn it. Baseball.
Well, I really think what it was like my hand went back for the second time and already came forward by the time my brain was like, something's not right here.
realization.
Yeah. But 2 big shakes and
Because the actual shaker side of it, you have to shake pretty hard to get it out,
Right. So that's why your mind was
That's why I was just like, At least I noticed before the third one happened.
right.
Because the second one happened, and I was already going back for the third, and that's when I was like, fuck. And then I was like, we're not doing it anymore.
I can see you in the kitchen going, 1, 2, shit.
I kid you not. That's what it was. It was like 1,
You
2,
played
I fucked up.
Airplane.
Let's close that shit. And at first I was confused. I thought the lid popped off and I was looking at it going, no, I know I opened that's the spoon side. That is definitely, that's the spoon side.
His solution to this was to tape that side down so he couldn't open it ever again.
I actually didn't tape it down.
What'd you do? You told me you taped it down.
No, I just taped the actual seal closed.
So you took the lid off, taped over that
taped
half,
that one spot.
then-
So that way if I open it again, it just goes.
Nothing happens.
Nothing
it just
happens.
Yeah, you just look at it and go, why is it all stuck?
No, because I
Right.
put it upside like that. So it won't get
Oh.
stuck to it.
Okay.
I'm
Why
smart.
isn't any coming out?
Yeah.
At least he's not having to fight to that mountain he built.
Oh, God. That was horrible.
That's one of those, don't do it. Oh, my God.
I still have never done that myself.
Yeah, me neither.
I never did it until that point.
Never done it since either. Have you?
No,
Right?
I haven't. I came close one time, but I didn't ever do the dump. I just opened the wrong side
You're
and
like,
I caught it.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay. As long as you don't do it again.
Yeah.
I'm glad you weren't cooking for company.
Oh, God.
Oh, that would have been.
That ruined a whole entire meal. I was so mad.
How's
You
your
sound
salt?
so like you're fixing to cry right now.
You'd have been like, so, how's your salt intake? How much salt have you had today?
My doctor's like, your blood pressure is wickedly high. How much salt do you intake? Well, considering that I literally just dumped 4 meals worth of steak seasoning
On one meal
on one
for
meal.
one person.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking 4 meals for 3 people.
Yep.
Glad you haven't done that again.
Mm-hmm.
Although I can see if you were doing that for company, you'd be like, well, who wants McDonald's?
So we're going out to
Salty.
eat now. I look at it, if you actually did that to a steak, it would be easier to recover from
Right.
Yes.
because that's
Especially
one
as much A1 sauce as you dump on a steak.
Let's not judge. Okay.
I'm not
Okay.
judging. I'm just saying.
I mean, you're the one who has the smallest stomach. You can't even finish all his steak.
I didn't finish the last steak because I don't know why. I ate, 3 bites out of it?
He's not really Texan like he says he is.
No.
I blame Chris. He was a buzzkill that day.
This is true.
Okay. We can cut you some slack.
Yeah.
Didn't I finish that steak for you?
No, it was still there the next morning in the same spot. Chris didn't even throw it out.
I finished someone's steak. So, since you're the culinary expert out of all three of us,
Culinary?
walk us through
Sound like you said guac us through.
food puns. Walk us through a day in the life of Josh's cooking.
Well, I cook.
That's not walking us through a day of it. Yeah, I guess.
Yay.
He's clapping for himself.
Yay. So,
Walk us through the
Usually-
day.
usually,
Mm-hmm.
wake up,
Right.
go
Drink.
to work. Who drinks early in the morning? Not me.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Fuck.
Mhm.
Exactly. Go
And
to
you
work.
go to work at 5, so
Not anymore. Manager, I don't have to go in at 5. Make myself go in whenever I damn well want. Okay. Anyways, get off work, get home, open the fridge, see what there is to cook. Something catches my eye, I cook it.
I love that. Especially if you could see his shoulders when he did that. Like he got big. He was gonna fight somebody. Like he was like, I see it, I cook it.
I cook it.
Catches my eye, I cook that shit. You know? Oh shit, that's funny.
Imagine him working in a restaurant.
Right? I'm gonna cook your meat.
It's like,
Oh,
I
you
ain't
want-
cooking no damn salad.
Oh, you want medium rare? I cook that shit.
Shit. Well done. Go suck a dick.
That's when you go punch him in the face. Carry on.
Then I eat it.
That's just as good of a story as the accents story, which was walking through the mall, and then he goes through all these accents, and then
Yep.
that's it. And that was literally his
That's it.
entire
That's
story.
it.
That also reminded me of these two guys, y'all.
Yeah. Josh, you always start off with, okay, this is
It started off so good.
this is how your stories always go, right?
Right.
You're like, you start off kind of slow and then you build it into a nice, what sounds like, ooh, climax, and yes, what's gonna happen? Done.
Yeah, it's just drop.
Hey,
Yeah.
I
Supposed
get
to be
my
gradual
fulfillment
slope.
out of my story. It's not my bad that I just ruined.
It's not your bad.
It is
not
your
my
bad. It's your
That I
bad. You're
ruined
the
it
one
for
say
y'all.
it.
Yeah.
Hey, I feel good at first. I'm done. If y'all weren't able to get y'all's fulfillment, that's y'all's problem.
Why have I taken this very sexual?
Glad somebody catch that.
I'm over here thinking he's over here like, it's like, I got off. What about you?
Catch up.
He's just staring us in the eye the entire time. He's like, why aren't you guys pants off yet? Like, holy shit. Because this would be a triangle jerk, and I prefer circles. Do we want to
Mhm.
close it off?
Well, I mean, he's the lead this time.
I know. See, I like the way I do outro. I
Then-
like doing the outros. But since it's your first episode, you did the first intro.
That was so gay.
Thank you.
Yay. Well, thank you for listening to this lovely podcast. I forgot how to do an outro.
If you want, you can follow us on our social media outlets.
Instagram, Flatland the Podcast. Twitter, at Flatland Podcast. What else are we on again?
We have Gmail.
Oh, yeah. It's been too long. Gmail, Flatland the Podcast at gmail.com. And we are also now putting our episodes on YouTube.
So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit.
Because if you don't, we will find you.
And we're not going to tickle you because you don't deserve it because you didn't like and subscribe.
We will cry, though.
Yeah, Josh will go to your house and cry into you do.
I will tell you one of my famous non-climatic stories and ruin
Oh, shit.
your day.
Yeah, that'll do it.
So go ahead and sign us off, Josh.
Well, I'm Josh.
I'm Steven.
I'm Jonathan.